I'm currently kind of torn on a few things with making videos because I really want this YouTube career to last. Like, I want it to go like 10, 20, 30, 40 years. I want it to go for my entire life, and the life cycle of a creator is not that long. It's only like 8, 9, 10 years, unless I think the only way you get around this is you really develop that relationship with the audience, you know, creators like KSI, like Logan Paul, who have that super strong fan base. I think they will last until they die. They will go all the way until they die. But a lot of creators, they come and they die out straight away, and I feel like a lot of them come and go because of the content they blew up doing. Because I think there's certain ideas that everyone could do. Like, anyone could, for example, if you take a Mr. Beast video, take the Squid Games video, okay, right? I think it wasn't so much that Mr. Beast himself, Jimmy, was in the video. It was, the idea was insane, right? The idea was really good, okay? And you can apply this logic in a lot of things where the idea is solid and it gets you traction, but you don't get the views because of you got the views because of the idea, and people don't stay because of your personality, and then you don't actually build that strong audience. Because I feel like the only way to really last is by making content that, I don't know, because I don't want to be a sellout. Like, for example, right, there are certain videos that I could have made. For example, I could have made more parodies, right, of other YouTubers. I could have blew up more because of that, but I'm very scared about blowing up for something and then because it's too niche I can't move out into other stuff, and then you kind of get stuck in this position where you can't really expand. Like, I'll give you an example, bro. Study channels, so many of these university channels, and day in the life at this university, day in the life at that university, most of them die out. The majority that I have seen have died out. Like, for example, I just found this one girl, right, who posted a video, day in the life of a King's College student, right, at London, okay? Got like 300k views, and she uploaded 2 days ago, right? She's got 300k subscribers. She has 300k subscribers, okay? She posted yesterday, sorry, 2 days ago, and that video got like 3k. And she has 300,000 subs. Her channel has died. Her channel is dead. I feel like using, I don't know, like, because I see all these creators who have come and they've just gone. All these university channels, all these study channels, they've all died. No one cares, right? No one cares, because it was more about the actual idea of the video, not the person itself. I think creators like Gideon, like Loaf, these kind of entertaining personalities, and Sneeko now as well, they're gonna remain. I think they're gonna stay. They're not gonna lose their audience. I think Hamza as well. They're not gonna just die out like that, okay? But these other channels, they die out so quickly, and I think it's about finding a balance between blowing up for content that you're proud of, not just getting the views. Because, for example, right, like, I saw this other guy, right, he got his mum to react to Andrew Tate, and I'm like, I could probably get my mother to react to Andrew Tate, right, in my room, and it would be funny as hell, and it would probably get like 30-40k. And then the thing is, that's gonna do well, and I can feed into that, and I can make part 2 or part 3 or part 4 probably blow me up really fast. But is that gonna give me longevity? I'm afraid, I'm a bit scared that it's not gonna give me longevity. Like, it can blow me up now, but is it gonna last like 10, 15, 20 years? Is it gonna last that long? Because I want that kind of presence to last. Like, compete guys and girls who are similar to my age right now, right? I'm 19, so like anywhere between like 15 to 25. As we all age together, I want to just be like as honest as possible with the whole journey of trying to do YouTube and trying to make this a career for other people who want to do it, because I don't think anyone's actually taken you on the journey from more or less start to finish. I have 5k on my main right now, and I have 1k on this, right? So I'm still very small, okay? And then going all the way, you know? It's I don't know, man. I don't know, I'm just venting. There's no script to this. Like my last video, right? I spent so long making it, right? The title of it is How to Stop Wasting Your Life. The original title was Your Life Will Be Over Before You Know It. And the thing is, right, most content you watch it and there's nothing after it. There's nothing after. It's just an instant hit of entertainment, and then it goes and you forget about it, and there's nothing to show for it. There's no message, right? But that kind of content where it's super stimulating, it's super entertaining, those go the most viral because people watch them longer. They're more enjoyable to watch, they're like funnier to watch, they're more entertaining. Making videos on like the one I just did, where I'm talking about how short your life is, how much you want to get done, how little time it seems like we have, and like utilizing every day, because it's a much more serious topic and it's not as flashy, here's a joke, here's a hot girl, here's 10 grand. It doesn't go as viral. People don't watch it as much, people don't click on it as much. So I'm like, can I even go viral trying to spread that kind of message? Because it's kind of going against the entire algorithm. I don't actually know if I can go viral doing that kind of content. And then what if I go viral doing different content and then I've grown an audience that I don't even want? I've grown the wrong audience. Or do I just stick to my guns and I just stick to the videos that I really want to make, that I feel have a message, and slowly trickle up and try to keep a little bit of algorithm into it, but the message is still strong. The message is still like what I agree with, you know? I'm not just feeding into all the stuff that I preach against. You know, like if I am preaching against not watching mindless content and then I go and create mindless content, I'm a bit of a hypocrite, aren't I? I'm a little bit of a hypocrite, but the thing is, the mindless content is what gets views. Making the mindless content gets numbers. So I'm like, well, I'm preaching not to do this. Oh, but watch my mindless content. Don't watch this, but watch my mindless content. That feels really hypocritical. And I don't know what the best way of going about this is. That's why I'm making this video, okay? I don't know, man. I don't know. Because I really want to make this work. I really do. And I really want to use it as an archive, like as a genuine archive. Like, I don't know if you guys saw it. If you look at Logan Paul, right? He just made a video titled, I took 4,120 Polaroids in 99 days, and that was like a passion project of his that he was really passionate about. That side of YouTube is what I want to bring back more. I want to bring more of that, but I don't know how I'm going to do it without not having the initial fan base, because he didn't blow up for that video. He actually blew up for something extremely controversial. Actually, that's what I'm realizing now. All these people are blowing up for something insanely controversial, and then over time they mold into this character, then they remain this character. Like he blew up for the thing in Japan, right? Which is that's not a good thing to blow up about. But he's managed to reform his whole character. So maybe going for the viral content to give you the boost initially is not a bad thing, because then you can just mold it after. But is that making me a sellout? I don't know. I don't know, bro. I honestly do not know. Maybe that is the answer. Maybe the answer is you blow up before that more controversial thing that you did. Because, like, it's hard to blow up with just a positive message. Like, if you just say what the whole narrative is, you're not going to blow up because everyone knows what you're saying anyway. You need to say something a little bit on edge to get people like, oh, okay, what's this guy saying? Because that gets engagement, I guess dislikes, it gets hate, it gets a good hate. It just gets more attention. The more attention you can get from a video, from a piece of content, the more likely it is that you go viral. So maybe that is the answer. Make something that is a bit more on the controversial side, that gets your numbers up, yeah? And then you can funnel it into the videos you really want to make. Because I see creators who make the videos that they really want to make, and they kind of go against the algorithm, and none of them blow up. None of them blow up. Like one guy I know called Shaffer Nickel, his videos are absolutely stunning, but he's stuck on like 12 and a bit K. Because his videos are super cinematic, but they just don't play for the algo. He's just making what he wants to make. And it's hard to blow up like that. You can, but it's like, it's more on the unlikely side. So I need to figure out a way that I can blow up with content that keeps my brand somewhat intact, but that actually gets me traction though. Because like my last video, right, I knew it wasn't going to go viral. Okay, I knew it wasn't going to go viral. Okay, and it didn't, right, and it probably won't, right. The one about how to stop wasting your life, but I don't know. You got to find a balance somehow. I don't really know how to do it. I'm not gonna lie, but we're gonna figure it out. I might get some mentorship. I might actually buy some YouTube mentorship. Like, I mentor people for YouTube to like get them off the running, you know, off the ground running. Because I know a fair bit. I do think that I do know a fair bit now about making videos. I've had one viral video. I've had another one that's like semi-viral. Not really. It's like 15k. It's not really viral. I'm starting to understand it better, but I think more important, like getting viral is, I don't feel like it's super difficult. It's just, you have to pick the viral idea. Like if I go do something insanely controversial, I will blow up. I know that, but it's blowing up for the right thing, which I feel like is kind of difficult. Like blowing up for what you want to blow up for. Because people make a video that they go viral for and they're not really happy about it going viral. Like, oh wait, I didn't really want to blow up for this. Now I'm known for this, and people want more of this, but I want to make that. And if what the audience wants to see and what you want to make is too far apart, that's where the problem lies. And then that's when you're not really making videos because you enjoy it. You're making it because it's a job. And that's what I want to avoid. I want to avoid that. What the audience wants to see and what I want to create is still quite close. So I can tailor to both, and we get best of both worlds. You know, I can still be creative, I can still provide value, you get value from it, and it's not, I don't want to, something in my ego is just saying do not make mindless content. Like, you know when you watch YouTube for a little bit and then after you get off of it you feel, oh, I just wasted my time. Part of me is like, I shouldn't feed into that. I don't want to feed into that. I want people to watch it, and yes, it was entertaining, but also you left with the message, and you're left with something that causes you to become actually better and live a better life. I want to leave with that, not just mindlessly watching the video because it's funny. Because I feel like I'm just feeding into the problem. Like, you have people like Gideon and Sneaker right now, and like there is a good message, but at the end of the day it still kind of feels a bit mindless in the consumption of it. I don't know if you can avoid that though, because if people are on YouTube, they're going to be mindless regardless. So whether you are mindless or you're not mindless doesn't really matter. Oh, okay, this is just a massive brain dump. Let's see if this is... And what's going to be cool is looking at this in like 50 years, in like 60 years, where I've got grandchildren, I've got some massive family, you know what I'm saying? I've got my wife or whatever, and I can look back at this and see how I used to think at 19 years old on September the 10th, 2022. It's September the 10th? I'm pretty sure it's either September the 9th or September the 10th, 2022. 2022. That's what I feel YouTube is really amazing for. That's what I feel like the internet is amazing for, looking back at the archive and seeing where the person was and where they got to. That's what I think is so beautiful about this platform, and that's why I really want to put everything I have into it. Hope it doesn't get deleted, bro, I swear to God. But yeah, and I hope this platform lasts 100, 200 years, and people can see the archive, people can see from start to finish. Well, not from most of it to the finish, you know. So yeah, okay, I'll see you guys in a bit. Yeah, all right, sick one, bro.